Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, korax.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So you just started recording and that's the thing which you hear. Breaks your heart, right? So what can you do to fix this? Welcome back to the channel guys, it's me korax, and today I'm going to be telling you guys 3 ways in which you can fix the audio coming from your microphone. Now, the first thing which you can try is controlling your environmental variables. Now, this is the hardest thing to control, but it's also the easiest thing to avoid. Now, what I mean by that is that if you have an AC or a fan running in your room, then you can just turn it off. You can close doors, pull down the curtains, make sure that you have good sound isolation in the room, and also just make sure that you have no kids or any source of noise, unwanted sounds, which you basically can call it, in the room itself. Now, what this helps to do is that it helps to minimize whatever sounds the mic is capturing. So when you go to edit your audio, then you have a clean, nice input to work off from. Another thing which you guys can also try is putting your phone or any nearby devices which you have on airplane mode. This also reduces the interference which your mic will capture. Now, if you've already done that and still your audio sounds bad, then the next thing which you can try is the hardware fix. Now, in the hardware fix, the first thing which you can check is that if your mic has a gain knob, then that isn't turned anyway to the extreme. So if you're getting low sound, then maybe your gain is low. So just try turning it up a bit. And if it's very high, then what will happen is that the sound from your mic will peak. So what that means is the mic will hit its maximum limit and then you will hear a crack in the voices. So just try turning the gain down a bit in that case. Now, if you've done that and still you get a bit of crackling in your audio, then the next thing which you can try is changing the cable which came with your microphone. Now, if it's not a microphone which has a direct connected cable, then what you can also try to do is to swap out the USB or XLR or whatever interface cable which you are using to connect to your computer. Now, if that also doesn't help you, then the next thing which you can try, which will most definitely work, is that you can try to make sure that your PC or laptop or whatever device which you're using to record your audio, that is properly grounded. Now, how do you come to know if your device is grounded or not? Well, the first thing is to lightly tap the outer casing of your computer where there isn't any paint, or you can try to tap the metal shielding, the IO shield on the back, and if you get shocked slightly, then that means that your PC isn't grounded. The next thing which you can also try is to try plugging in a USB or HDMI cable and just checking the other end. If you get lightly shocked, then that means that your PC isn't grounded. Now, if your PC isn't grounded, then you can try checking the cable which comes off your power supply. If that has 3 prongs, then make sure that the top one, which is the ground, is properly connected and secured into the socket or power strip which you're using. Now, if you are using a power strip, then make sure that the strip itself is also grounded. Otherwise, even if your PC is technically grounded, if the strip doesn't connect anywhere, then it doesn't make sense. So in that case, if your strip isn't grounded, then what you can do is that you can place a wire temporarily and make sure that you ground your PC. Now, once you've made sure that your mic, the cable, and the PC or laptop which you're using to record, all of that is properly secured, then the next thing which you can try doing is checking the software if there's any application or something that is messing up the audio. So how do you go checking about that? The first thing which you want to do is to come to your PC, and in this bottom right corner where you have the speaker logo, right click it and go to sound settings. Once you're in sound settings, then just scroll all the way down and here you will see more sound settings. Click on that, and after that a menu like this will open. Now you will be in the playback tab, so you need to go into the recording one, and over here in the microphone just select it and go to properties, and if you want then you can just come over here and get a playback of your mic from here. So just click listen to this device and then change the default playback device to whatever which device you want to get the output out of. Now if you have your speaker selected, then this will create a loop and you don't want that, so make sure that you have headphones or your phones plugged in and listen through those. Next thing which you want to try is to come over here into the level, and if your microphone does not have a gain knob, then this is kind of the gain settings for your mic. Now mine does, so even if I just keep fiddling with this, then it won't make any difference. But if your mic doesn't have a gain knob, or even if it does, then just make sure that the mic is well adjusted from here. Next thing which you can also do is to come into this advanced tab, and over here in the default format you have to select a sample rate that is compatible with your microphone. Now typically if you put in your mic, then it will give you a very high studio quality or something like that, and we don't want that sample rate, because if this is not supported by your mic, then you will get terrible audio out of it. So I just suggest that you put this to something reasonable, like one channel 16-bit 48,000 hertz. That's what I like. And the next thing which you can also do is to disable exclusive mode. So what this will do is that if there is any background application that is running which is taking over your microphone, then this will basically just make sure that that doesn't happen. Another thing which you can also try, which I recently discovered, is that you can come over here, right click on your Windows logo and go to Task Manager. Now over here there should be a Windows host process, and if that is running, then you just need to end it manually, and that should also fix your audio. The last thing which you can try in terms of software is to go to whatever application which you're using to record sound. So in my case that is OBS. So if I am to open OBS in front of you guys, then you can see that here I have my microphone within the sources tab. So just go to your mic, right click it, and then go to filters. In filters you can apply these custom filters to your microphone, so these will tweak the sound which you're getting from your microphone, and you can adjust these accordingly. I will leave a link to a video in the description below which you can check out, which explains all these options and will help you get the best out of your microphone. Now, after you have recorded your audio sample, what you can also do is that you can jump into an audio editor of your choice and fiddle with some parameters over there. Now, this will depend on how good your editing skills are, and you can also, just kind of add a little bit of post processing, maybe just add some music so that it further masks your audio. So with that, guys, I'm out of fixes, and if this video did help you, then please be sure to leave a like. And in case it didn't help you, then whatever did help you, just leave that in the comment so that it can help other people. And just subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.